So today we are discussing the bryophyte. The bryophyte general characters and classification. What is the meaning of bryo? Bryo means amphibians. So it is a first year, first sem class. What is the meaning of bryophyte? So what is the general characters of bryophyte? It is a review of plant diversity. The first diversity is a plants which are non-vascular land plants. First group of plants is bryophytes. The second group is also pteridophytes, third gymnosperms, fourth angiosperms. The fourth group of plants which is called a plant kingdom. So before bryophytes is thallophyta. The thallophyta is a thallus-like organisms which are classified the two groups: autotrophy thallophytes, heterotrophy thallophytes. Autotrophy thallophytes is called algae. Heterotrophy thallophytes is called fungi. The algae fungi both are called thallophytes. The pteridophytes are seedless vascular plants. Gymnosperms are pollen-naked seeds. Angiosperms are flowering and fruits flowering plants, which is also review of plant kingdom or diversity. So this one bryophytes are different groups. The primary bryophytes, middle and also advanced group. The primary is called which is called hepatic apsida, anthocera apsida, bryopsida. Three groups which is these are a bryophytic groups of plants. These are the total bryophytic plants which can available in the forest areas. This is also smallest plants. Small plants like organisms which are a fern, mass plants like mass. Mass means that is all activities, all type of the root system, shoot systems are developing group of plants is a mass plants. So this is also total mass plants are like mass plants, also bryophytes. So but here oldest land plants on earth and have been around for 400 million years or more. So these are the oldest plants are in land plants on earth and have more than 4,000 million years to grown on the land or on the surface of the soil. So they do not have true vascular tissues. The two vascular tissues are absent, means xylem and phloems are absent, but only that is also xylem cells are present. The xylem, so why? So they do not have true vascular tissue and are therefore non-vascular plants. So this total is a non-vascular. Vascular means the xylem and phloem development a group of plants. Non-vascular means absence of the xylem and phloem. This is also non-vascular. Do not have roots but have rhizoids. So the roots and also stem is also absent. The roots, sorry, the roots, the major stem, only small, weak stem. The roots are which not two rhizoids are present. Rhizoids. So roots but have rhizoids which are relatively simple and sometimes are multicellular. Simple and multicellular filamentous of thin-walled cells that extended from the photosynthetic tissues into the soil. The photosynthetic tissues are present in the soil which are prepared the photomete's one, composed of a haploid cells containing only one set of chromosomes, have a two-stage life cycles, gametophyte and sporophyte. This is the two type of the life cycle stages: gametophyte phase, sporophyte phase. The gametophyte phase is applied. Applied means only one set of the chromosomes. The diploid is also sporophyte, two sets of the chromosomes. There are about 25,000 species of bryophytes divided into three masses: mass, liverworts, and hornworts. The mass group of plants. Mass means it is a well developed group of the bryophytes. Liverworts means between the hornworts in mass. Hornworts means first group of the plants is a liverwort is a first group. Hornworts is second group. Mass is also third group of plants. That is a bryophyte is a traditionally name used to refer to all and plants that do not have true vascular tissues and are therefore called non-vascular plants. So, these are all and plants that do not have true vascular plants or true vascular tissues. The true vascular tissues are it can absent only. It is also called only the false vascular plants. So they have a no wood to lend them structural support, nor do they have large leaves or a show cones or flowers. So they have a no wood to stand. The wood means the major part of the plant. So to lend them structural support, the structural supports are not there. And so not do they have large leaves or show cones and flowers. The introduction to bryophyte is a traditional name used to refer to the all embryophytes land plants that do not have a true mind are therefore called a vascular plants. So there are about 25,000 different species of bryophytes in the world today all through. So these plants are a small in size. They are one of the largest groups of a land plants and can be found almost everywhere in the world. It is also called all through these plants are smallest size and they are one of the largest group of the land plants. First group of the largest group of the land plants is bryophytes. So can be found almost everywhere in this world in the world everywhere. The introduction to the bryophytes. So peast mass are ecologically important in bogs. So luminous masses are found in caves and in other dark damp places. None have two xylem or a phloem. So sometimes how the plants is a two xylem means so that xylem is a not only divides into the four parts xylem cells, xylem various, xylem parenchyma, xylem tracheids are absent, only xylem cells are present. Many have hydrides. Hydrids means xylem like, which part of water transport from the soil to the aerial parts of the plant is called hydride or xylem. And leptide means phloem. Lepto means it is also second part of the xylem or transport system is called a phloem. The phloem is a which is a storage food materials and transport of the organic solids from the aerial parts to all other parts. It exhibits the alternation of generation. The gametophyte, the green leafy generation. So saprophytes are produce spores, grows from tip of the leaf, gametophyte. The sporophytes are produced the spores. Spores means which are seeds like structures. So these spores are grow from a tip of leaf. The leaf tip means the aerial or a tip of the gametophyte plants to this one. So this is the bryophytes are a gametophyte dominant, meaning so that are a more prominent, longer lived plants is the applied gametophyte. The diploid sporophyte is appears only occasionally and remain attached to the nutritionally depend on the gametophyte. The diploid means that is also sporophytic plants. The spores consisting part, which is depends on the applied part. From the nutritional depends. Nutritional means then mineral water, mineralization water is observed. And mineral water absorbed part is applied. Then the photosynthetic part is also diploid. So this is also two parts are which divides in applied and diploid parts. So this is also general characters of this top. The generally the plants are which have a origin, functions, and also called a which is also called important for the group of the plants. The important of the Group means the origin, also called a mm, important characters of this one. Origin, position, and also fate. So this originally, so these are endophytes filled due to the origins. So this is also one type of a bryophytic plants, which is also a red color part totally, which is a sporophytic, and a green color part is also called a, so there is a gametophytic. This is a spores bearing part. The spores bearing part all is also mature. It can release the spores. The spores are which grown on the surface of the humidity containing layer or humidity part. So this is also one character of the meaning of bryophytes. So a division of kingdom plant comprised of the masses, carnivores and liverwores. So they are a groups of green plants which occupy a position between the thallophytes, algae and the vascular cryptogams. Algae and vascular cryptogams are present. The bryophytes are produce embryos but lack seeds and vascular tissues. The bryophytes are which have embryos. Embryos means which can grown on nutrient medium, and also that embryos are which can capable to the formation of the new plant. So they are the most simple and a primitive group of Embryophyta. So this group are a most simple and a primitive group of Embryophyta. They are said to be the first land plants or non-vascular plants. First, first vascular, non-vascular plants, land plants, which is also archaeo, so archaeopta. Presence is swimming anthrozoids in any evidence of their aquatic accessory. So this origin of bryophyte is nothing definite is known, and about the origin of bryophytes because of the very little fossil record. So there are two views regarding the origin of bryophytes. So these are algal hypothesis of origin of bryophytes. Algal means which is a algae means the simple photosynthetic part which grown on nutrient medium, which grown on nature part, and also called a watering plants and nearing water plants, hydrophytic plants. The pteridophyta phytaceae hypothesis of the origin of bryophytes. So algal hypothesis are origin. So there is a no fossil evidence of origin of bryophytes from algae, but bryophytes are resembles with algae in characters like amphibians. Nature presence of a so flagellated anthrozoids and a necessary of water for fertilization. What is necessary for fertilization? This hypothesis was supported by Lignier 1903, Bower 1908, Fritsch 1945, and Smith 1955, etc. According to the Fritsch 1945, the Smith 1955, bryophytes have been originated from the heteroecious green algae belong to the order Chenopodium. So, and in the Chaetophorales, for example, a Frichiella, Holochaeta, and Draphnellites. The bryophytes are originated in the Chaetophorales order. Chaetophorales order of a, you say, so the Chlorophysiculus. The Chlorophysiculus members, which is important for the trans and the originated of bryophytes are important for chlorophysi. So this is also one important origin. So this is also one character of the total plants are classification, but here life cycle. The life cycle it is also male gametophyte and female gametophyte plants. The male and female gametophyte both are antheridium and archegoniums are there. So this antheridium and archegonium is fertilized to form say so spores are for these spores are germinates into the new applied plants. So this is a one important of a and is a classic or life cycle. So pteridophytes hypothesis of origin. According to the hypothesis, bryophytes are a descendant descendant of a pteridophytes. So they are evolved from pteridophytes by progressive simplification or a reduction. So the hypothesis is based on a certain characters like presence of type of stomata on the sporogonium of a Anthocyrus and apophysis of a masses simple to the vascular land plants. Similarly, in the sporophyte of some bryophytes, example is a Anthocyrus sphagnum and a she with some members of a Celophytelis of a Pteridophytes, example Rainia, Armophytes, etc. So this hypothesis was supported by Scott and also Kashyap and Christian and Lang. So this scientist was reporting the hydrophytic general characters are planted are bryophytes. The plant body of a Euroon. The thalloid body, plant body of a green multicellular filamentous. So this part is which can formation of the distribution of a bryophytes. The bryophytes are represented by 960 genera and 24,000 species are there. So they are a cosmopolitan distribution and are found growing both in the temperate and tropical region of the world at the altitude of 4,000 to 8,000 feet. The size of the 4,000 to 8,000 feet up. In India, bryophytes are quite abundant in both Nilagiri Hills and Himalayas. Kullu, so Manali and also Shimla, also Darjeeling, so Dalhousie and also Garhwal are some of the hilly regions which also have a luxuriant growth of bryophytes. So eastern Himalayas have the richest in bryophytes area. A few species of Rixia, Markansia and Funaria occurs in the plains of UP or Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan, Gujarat and South India. So this is also the distribution of the bryophytes in India. So majorly the Indian 960 genera 24,000 species are found on that they are a cosmopolitan distribution and are found in a growing the both in a temperate and tropical regions of the world. Temperate and tropical regions are growing. So this is also the habitat of a bryophytes. The bryophytes are grown decently or densely in moisty and shady places and form thick carpets or mats on damp soils, rocks, bark of trees, so especially during rainy seasons. The rainy seasons are, which is important, bryophytes are grows in densely or a moist areas or shady areas. So majority of the species are terrestrial, but a few species are grown in fresh water. So majority means that a large number of the species of bryophytes which are grown in aquatic or fresh water. Aquatic or fresh water example Riccia. So flutines, Rico carpus, natans, Ricilla, etc. Bryophytes are not found in sea, but some masses are found in a growing in the curvaceous of rocks. So which totally bryophytes is aquatic, but only fresh water, but not only sea water or marine water. So they are crevices of the rocks and are being regularly bathed by the water. Graminia or marine. Some bryophytes also grow in a diverse habitats. Example, sphagnum grows in a bogs. Sphagnum plants are grows in a bogs, also called Dendrocereus epiphytic, radula, prudentia, and Chrysopitum and Epiphilus, also Polytrichum, Also Juniperinum, Polytrichum juniperinum. So also xerophytic. So next one is a Tertulia marlea on wood walls. So Tertulia, so Desertotium in desert. Porilla, so Platyphilanthus on dry rocks. So Baxobenus, Aphylla, Mass, so Crystallia materia are saprophyte. The two plants is a saprophyte means it is a depends on dead and decaying organisms or Cryptothallus mirabilis is also liverwort or a saprophytic Cryptothallus mirabilis. It is a only thallophytic plants which can grow on a liverworty plants. Liverwort, thallophyte like liverwort or bryophytes, but these plants are grown in the saprophytes. Saprophytes means dead and decaying organ. So this is also different sphagnum like body. That is also the liver's words is also Markantia. The antheridium and arconiums are present in the liverworts. So this one liverworts is a Markantia and those cirrus. So distribution of the habit of a Markantia. The Markantia, the most important genus of family Markantia, is represented by about 65 species. So the name Markantia was given in so an hour away. So Nicholas or merchant, director of botanical garden of a Gaston de Orleans in Bruce Freeman's. Nicholas, Nicholas also merchant, so director of a botanical garden. So all species are terrestrial and cosmopolitan distribution. So the species prefer to grow in a moisty and shady places. Moisty and shady places like so wet open so woodlands, so banks of streams. So wood rocks are on shaded shrub or stub rocks. So these grow best after the forest fire in the burnt soil. It is the perhaps because of a nitrification of soil due to the fire. So this is also the distribution of the Markantia is a various types of the plants which grown on the day. So the Bryophyta, Epidicapsida, Markantialis, Markantia and Markantia, which is also a major part of the Markantia like plant. The general characters and Markantia structure. The So this is also Markantia. Markantia is a heart-shaped structure. That is also liver-shaped structure. So in India, the Markantia is about 11 species, which reported by Chopra in 1943. Other 1970 reported only 6 species from different parts of the country. So these species are commonly found in growing in Himalayan regions at the altitude of 4,000 to 8,000 feet. 4,000 to 8,000 feet are present. Eastern Himalaya regions particularly supports the growth of these species. The growth of these species are particularly depending on the Markantial species. Some species are also found growing in plains of Haryana, Punjab, Uttar Pradesh and hilly regions of South India. Haryana, Uttar Pradesh, and also called hilly regions of South Indians. Some of the common Indian species are Markantia palmata, Markantia polymorpha, Markantia similana, etc. Markantia polymorpha is a most widely distributed species. So Markantia polymorpha were aquatic growths submerged in swamp, so meadows. So the thalli with jama cups are present. The jama cups are found throughout the year, whereas the thalli with six organs occurs abundantly during February to March in Himalayas and October to November in hills of the South India plains. సో భారతదేశంలో మార్కన్షియా అనేది 11 స్పీషీస్ చోప్రా ద్వారా సూచించబడింది. ఉడార్ దేశం యొక్క వివిధ ప్రాంతాల నుండి కేవలం 6 types ఆఫ్ ద విధించి ఆ జాతులను 4,000 నుండి 8,000 అడుగుల ఎత్తులు హిమాలయ ప్రాంతాల్లో పెరుగుతున్నాయని గుర్తుపెట్టారు. సాధారణంగా సో భారతీయ ఆర్ ఇండియన్ స్పీషీస్లో మార్కన్షియా పాల్మేటా, మార్కన్షియా పాలిమార్చా, మార్కన్షియా సిమ్లానా ఆర్ ఇట్ ఈస్ ఆల్సో మార్కన్షియా పాలిమార్ఫా. It is so that with total type of the plants are it waterలో మునిగిపోతుంది. So gametophytic phase of Markantia, external features of the plant body is a gametophytic thallus or gametophytic thallus, flat, prostrative, also plagiotrophic, 2 to 10 centimeter long and dichotomously branched. So then dorsal surface is a dark green. It has a cosmo and conspicuous midrib and a number of polygonal areas called areoles are present. The midrib is marked on the dorsal surface by shallow grooves and on the ventral surface by a long ridge. Each polygonal area represents the underlying air chambers. Air chambers are present. The boundaries of these areas represented the walls that separate each air also chambers from the next. Each air and chambers are next to this one. So this is also one type of the growing part of this is a Markantia type of the plants. It is so this is a Archeonephore or Antherdiophores are. It is a stalk sharp Markantia thallus. You take the transverse sections or longitudinal sections are present, but in the aerial part is also called here pore is present. But here is a middle part, upper layer and lower. That is also lower layer. This two is also called a air chambers are mesophyll part. So air chambers are chlorophyll cells are present here. Chlorophyll cells. But here is parenchyma cells. The chlorophyll and parenchyma cells both are which are responsible to the preparation of the food materials and storage of the nutrients. But in lower epidermis which have a elongated angled tubular-like structure is called rhizoids. Also scales and rhizoids are present. But this is also Markantia particles. Then the Markantia, each air chambers each air chamber has a central pore. The midrib ends in a depression at the apical regions, forming an apical notch which growing points is situated. The dorsal surface also bears the vegetative and sexual reproductive structure. Vegetative and sexual reproductive structure is there. The vegetative reproductive structures are jama cups and develop along the midrib. So these are crescent shaped with spiny or fimbriate margins and are about 1/8 of the inches in diameter. 1 to 8 inches of the diameter. The sexual reproduction structures are a burn on a special stalked structure called gametophores. Specially stalked structure is also gametophore or also called a gametangiophores. The gametophores bearing archegonia are called archegoniophores, and that bearing antheridia are called antheridophores. Antheridophores, archegoniophores. Antheridia containing part is called antheridophores. Archegonia containing archegoniophores, which is also reproductive parts which can be important of the particles. That is also. So this is also. Here is also called rhizoids are present, but here is also rhizoid. But that is also jama cups are present. So this part is also one that total part is a Markantia, but here is polytrichum marufinaria are there. Ventral surface. The ventral surface of the thallus bears scales and rhizoids. The scales and ridges are both are passing to the soil along the midrib. Scales are violet colored, so multicellular. One cell thick and arranged on a 2 to 4 rows. Scales are of two types. The two are the smooth scales and the rough scales. Simple or liquid. So appropriate, so appendiculate. Also appendiculate scales form the inner row of the scale close with the midrib. So liguli scales from the outer are a marginal row and are a smaller than the appendiculate scales. The ridges are unicellular and are branched and develop as a prolongations of the lower epidermal cells. So they are of two types. Ridges are unicellular and also branched, develop a prolongation. Smooth walled ridges, also tuberculated ridges. In smooth walled ridges, both the inner and outer wall layers are fully stitched. Also, while in a also tuberculate ridges appears like a circular dots in surface view. So the inner wall layers is a middle. The inner is also middle layers. The upper is also called a rhizoids are present. These rhizoids and the scales both are called which underground ventral surface part. But rhizoids are which absorb the food material or nutrients or mineral waters from the soil. The scales are which can help to the sometimes our scales also absorb the mineral water from the soil. So this one is so it is also theory medium. The anatomy of the gametophyte is a vertical cross section of thallus can be differentiated to the photosynthetic zone and lower storage. Photosynthetic and lower photosynthetic two types. The upper photosynthetic zone, the upper outermost layer is a upper epidermis. Its cells are a thin walled, a square, compactly arranged and contain a few chloroplasts. Its continuously is broken by the presence of the many barrel-shaped air pores are present. Upper part is air pores are barrel-shaped air pores are present. Each pore is surrounded by a 4 to 8 superminimposed tiles concentric rings with 3 to 4 cells in each tiles. So air pores are composed to the compound in nature. So the lower tier consists of the four cells, lower part, which project in the pore, and the opening of the pores looks star-like in the surface view. The walls of the air pore lie half below and half above the upper epidermis. So this is the upper epidermis. Just below the upper epidermis, photosynthetic chambers are present in a horizontal layer. Each air pore opened inside the air chambers and help in exchanges of the gases during photosynthesis. The each air pore is also open the inside and it can be exchanges of the gases means that is also air pore is similar to the stomata like structures or stomata part. So these are chambers develop physiogenously and are separated from each other by a single layered partition walls. The partition walls are 2 to 4 cells in height. Cells contain a chloroplast. Many simple or branched photosynthetic filaments arise from the base of the air chambers. Photosynthetic filaments are present, which is a base of the film. So this is also important of the photosynthetic storage zones. It lies below the air chambers. It is a more thickened in the center and gradually tapers so towards the margins. It consists of several layers compactly arranged thin-walled parenchymatous isodiameter cells intercellular spaces are present that So the cells of the zone contains a starch. Some cells contain a single large oil body or are filled with mucilage. The cells are which filled with mucilaginous. This mucilaginous is which help to the release of the liquid-like structures. Mucilaginous cells. The cells of the medullary regions possessing reticulate thickness. The lower most cell layer of the zone forms the lower epidermis. Some cells of the middle layer of a lower epidermis extended to form both types of scale and rhizoids are present. So this is also important of the topic for the discussing the only important of parts which can be help to the formation of the uh, total the bryophytic parts and general characters and so Markantia vegetative structure is there. There is a Markantia distribution. The distribution and vegetative structure the callus. Here is a total vegetative structure. So this is also complete of the topic. The total which I